Welcome to our FANS Wethu TV. It's the Spain Pirates tour. Orlando Pirates 1, Granada 1. I'm joined by the most controversial only fan with a PhD. Tell me.
What can we say? But anyway,
Only fan with a PhD.
the only man with a PhD of being a fan.
Strong Shemite himself.
I wouldn't really call it controversial, though I don't mind being controversial.
Okay.
It's just stating those facts. It's what I understand, because you know I'm not for popularity contest.
So the most honest.
I know that I'm not money. I don't expect to be loved. In fact, you should start questioning yourself if people love you so much. But biased. Oh. In fact, they don't love you. They
love your bias.
They like you because you are able to accommodate a lot of people. Let me tell you, the truth has only one way. You can never be truthful and expect to be loved unless you are faking to be truthful. Yeah, nete o tsamaisan lo radio. Yes, ya tlhaba nnete, ke tshele.
Yeah, no,
it's only for the wise, for the few that are smart to understand hore I need to be told the truth. But anyway, let's start
get into the game.
Yeah, re bua ka team e dlalang ko Europe, e dlalang ko Spain. Not even arguably the biggest league, but the biggest league in the world. Something I told you, when a dog is barking, I mean when a dog is barking and a fencing, don't bother yourself. Level ya rona high qualifier ke arabanele such nincompoops. Understand? I mean I cannot be in Spain and be answering to somebody or dalang the local games kasi football and then nakidlala ko Spain and then be answering. I mean that would be very demeaning. Standards are rona sa dumela arabane le team tse nyane. I mean re dlala le bo Granada, bo Sevilla, meauti bo Barcelona ba re shebelletse ba batla go dlala le rona. They're asking themselves this team that comes from Africa is very good. So how can we I mean re ke theose to such level ya hore re arabane le such things from such people. Come on, gents. Oh, but let me congratulate Dr. Jomo Sono on his birthday. I told you that he was half Pirates and Pirates was half a team. Even my own father, Willa Chuzor Ayeko Afeve Jomo Cosmos, and he was a diehard Orlando Pirates supporter. But the greatness of Jomo Sono, arguably one of the best footballers to ever walk on planet Earth. Mm-hmm. I mean, he has traveled the world with the likes of the late Skrima Chabalala, Bayako. In ko America ba dlala bolo kaofela ba le dichomi ke bua ka ba itsinape ba gola dinao football encyclopedia ya mo Africa Borwa, people who redefined the South African football, right. In the likes of Jomo Sono, Chencha Guluva and stuff. And if Orlando Pirates can give birth to such great players who, I mean, Orlando Pirates has given such birth to the likes of Jomo Sono, who again happened to own teams, and Timiteo again they even won a PSL or league. It doesn't happen anywhere in the world. So you must understand the level of growth that we give. If I were to tell you people that were discovered by the likes of Stanley Skrima Shabalala to be footballers and to play a prominent role in football, and to tell you about also the likes of Jomo Sono in discovering the likes of Upito Msiman, Hilman Mukelele, you mentioned them, the list is endless. I mean, the list, the contribution level in South African football, I mean, it's out of this world. But anyway, Orlando Pirates, we born Meauti, Sipo China, class of his own. Atshwere Libito. Se ke aksa tseba lore ke mmitse jwang Meauti. The boy is such a beauty to watch. I mean, his technical ability to go forward and still go and still defend. And again, in modern football, Meauti ha re sa dlala ntwe le ra al khabele ngaphandle sizomaka. No. Re dlala ko Spain. Meauti. Ngono bareje. It's better we concede repasite opponent. Yes, that's modern football. How say these days? if ba kwetse ha sa etsa ntho le ra Al-Khabele ngaphandle zomaka ya ko teaming tse dingwe tse re ka se bueng ka tsona wa etsa ntho ra Al-Khabele ngaphandle
Yes.
re sa dlala ka dikgomo no re dlala ka star. That's why re a ke re bone ha re release bolo re etsang Mthethwa o ema hi libitso a ema kada Olisanda ema da ene re qala ka morao ha sana ntho ile re o thole goalkeeper khathetse ka o shapa di bolo ba re o ilatela ko pele. No, we build from the back re tla le yona hantle. I mean Tito Patrick Maswanganye really wanted to play. And if there's one person who really represents South African football to the world the way we play, I once said that he doesn't change. His sluggish left, I mean, team. He was very clinical and everything. But obviously, I have to say a lot of things. Kana kenyana enyana. Hona le bolo ngwe re batlile ngwe jesa ka team hatla. What's that ball netse ke shebile? What's that khawatile ka eng? When you are a defending midfielder, or even when you're starting ball from the back, ke mona passage Sipho Chahine. On top of that, he goes co-sighting where there's another player, Pirates, and is congesting the place. Instead, you're goalkeeper. You must then again move away from play so that the goalkeeper is able to have space. Because when you go to the side of your fellow player, you are then with a congestion, with a space. But how you pass and then you open space because the other players there who create a space. We understand. So, but anyway, I was very impressed. Talent Mbata. How can we? The boy is class. The boy is class. Uboni Meauti Talent Mbata is very clinical. The way he makes those forward passes and those forward runs. He was such a blessing to watch. I mean, Makgopa played really very, very well. Unfortunately, yes, he was robbed by the injuries. Those are the circumstances of life. We cannot blame him for that.
Yes.
Yeah, Mabasa really got into the game as a player, but he didn't play. And I think this should be a wake-up call to say when we are in Spain, not only are we supposed to score,
but
this is one of the reasons why we went to Spain, so that we are exposed to some element to show Hori, this is where we need to improve. You understand?
Yes.
Those basic. Yes, we understand you're a sniper, but sometimes give us play when we need to play.
That's
You
right.
understand? So that he needed to play. There are games whereby as a striker, you must play and not only score, but you must play.
midfield.
Yes, we understand. That's why Bona teams just only Barcelona. There's a reason why we went to Spain. That's why Barcelona would play 90 minutes and then Barca shoot. If there's no reason to, and Bajio also shoot, and yet they become proud because they've kept to the culture. That's how it is. Oskashela ngwanyana just because basadi bating. You must have class. You must be accuracy, not just because no, you don't do that. You must be decent and be a man of honor. Yes, you understand. Yes, you must. You start about rinyala basadi lu na wajaha just because usorili tswele utlwa ka re ke nako nyala. Relax. Your time is coming. That's how Orlando Pirates plays. We don't rush things just because an opportunity is there. You understand? I hope consciously kiskabua ka Sundowns League Kaizer Chiefs. Because of no, I just wanted to congratulate Iwiza Kaizer Chiefs.
For?
I didn't believe Habar Bajule 6-1. I thought it was a joke. I expected Bajule 15 or 14.
But that me 15.
No, Galatasaray. I thought Kaizer Chiefs was going to lose. They really are showing some improvement.
Is it?
Yes, I mean 6. It's not so bad for a team that is not even in number 10.
DSTV Premiership.
Yes, it's not bad. Again, let me also congratulate Mamelodi Sundowns. Apparently, they lost. It wasn't bad. I mean, they lost 1-0. I don't expect them to. I didn't expect. I expected them to lose. We are standard Sabon to lose around maybe 5. Yeah, but anyway. Yes, I that's what I thought. I can't know what's my futuristic hono bona di loco but unfortunately like hono we bona hand. And again go Spain, we are going through a lot. We are being asked questions as into why is Orlando Pirates didn't win the DSTV Premiership. This is the results that we're getting from Spain. They are asking our coaches and our players because they are so amazed on the kind of football that we are playing. But let me tell you, this is the reason why I've been saying that the PSL here 23 points ahead is not a true reflection of what transpired in this PSL league.
What's the true reflection?
The true reflection, it's we were let down. I'm not saying Sundowns was not supposed to win the league, but clearly we were let down by the officiating. The officiating was didn't really reflect the way PSL was. The officiating was very poor. I mean, Sundowns really got away with murder many times. I'm not saying they shouldn't have won the premiership, but the margin in terms of points is not a true reflection. It's still the same thing. How tola driver's license how not on merit. Yes, or license this is precisely what happened. Yes, Pirates didn't win the league and they were not supposed to win.
Yes.
But according to how they play, it's not a true reflection. 22 points. It's definitely not a true reflection.
Yes.
But I don't want to overdwell on that.
Yes.
All I'm saying is this is a challenge and everything, and we are so proud that the boys really played well. But Rasebocha, class of his own, the energy, the pace, the physique. Rasebocha, yes. There's too much quality. No, the way Orlando Pirates is playing. Ne, Otwana le motho mongwe a ha ja papa ka shebo se one. Rona Pirates re dlala ka a re motho ja papa ka chicken. So Pirates e dlala ka several colors. Re ja ka several colors. Pirates is like re ko buffet. You've got an
canopy.
Yes, you understand. Like you can save yourself ka fish, or can now serve ka mogodu, or can now. There's too much. That's why Obona higher 60 minutes we're able to change our squad. And again, bona re dlala le eng. Phela re dlala le team tse nyane tsa Himzansi. Re dlala le bo Granada me yauti. Tsa ko Spain, the biggest league in the world. Mara re khona o change re kenye players tse chisang tse di tse mnate. And then we play as if o ka re dlala ko Botlong, o ka re dlala Phillies game. O etsang Tito? There's no technical, like, you know, and I really need to accentuate this.
What?
I cannot believe the level of how we undermine ourselves as South Africans. And I need to overemphasize this.
Talk.
We can never be more Europeans than Europeans themselves.
Preach.
We are playing. It's just that we need to play. We need to start believing in our own South African football.
Right.
You know, it's so disappointing that we find a European coach who believes in South African football. Yet people who claim to want to be smart, but show voting and stuff. Let me tell you something. You cannot jump wire next door. You cannot want to claim not to understand European football without understanding our own football. We respect people, but change situations at the family tabona. We respect the likes of Skrima Chabalala, who brought the South African football, how we play, and changed it. Katsilayabu modern football. We understand athletic attack. It's just that, Rona, we believe when something comes from Europe, it's better than ours. I mean, the likes of Jomosono, who is his birthday today, if he still believes in South African football and really improve it in our own way, we can. In fact, there's a reason why God gave us the Meliaru or Skaba Big. We are not Nigerians. We are not from the North Africa, and I take nothing away from my fellow brothers. But I'm saying our bodies are built according to our skill. Mudimu ubo but habana bodies big. So let me give them skill. But you know what they are doing, these people? We are then undermining our own skill. Why don't we make like Shabbat the likes of the way Pirates is doing? We are appreciating our own football. That's why Bafana Baba under 12, who were led by Kamukhelo Mukocha, captained by then. Zinedine Zidane went to them and gave them a high five to say, boys, you are playing football at the highest. They won the World Cup. You know why they won the World Cup?
Why?
It's because never so contaminated the European style of play. Take nothing away. Let's learn the hard work. Let's learn the technical discipline, but let's not shy away from being ourselves. That's why those boys, if you bring a 12-year South African player,
yes,
and bring them against any other team, put them against any other team, they will still win the World Cup. You know why?
Why?
They play South African football their own way. So rona, we think by so that's why Ubona Bafana of 1996. They won the Champions League. You know why? I mean, they won the CAF. You know why?
Why?
Because Norso singing go Europe.
Ukopa.
Yes, there's nothing wrong about playing Europe. You know, I'm always advocating for that. But I'm saying, let's not forget our identity.
Fair.
In fact, we are committing football crime.
Is it?
Yes. You understand? We are football. That's why we must always encourage and motivate, especially coaches that believe in our own football, the likes of Dan Malisel. You understand?
Yes.
We must play South African football tactically and we must go abroad and learn. I take nothing away from that. I mean, Orlando Pirates are you blessed, and I'm hoping the likes of Mandla Ngigazi are learning something from this guy, the Spanish guy, because anytime, any day he might go. So we need a solid Orlando Pirates team that will remain disciplined.
Right.
And Hakiboni Mutotor Timba. And by the way, I need to overemphasize this.
What?
Orlando Pirates is going for every trophy to win it. I mean, I was today and say hunali video if Kaizer Chiefs supporters believe in their team. That's why I like this is one thing I like about Kaizer Chiefs supporters. They believe in their team. That's why Chiefs like another 10, 20 years. You'll still find Kaizer Chiefs supporters supporting their team.
Yes.
Like Kopanle out here today ko moleng. Yar Tami, when are Sato Lemasa, Ritonka Champions League next season.
Yes.
Kira, my brother, you didn't qualify to play for the Champions League. Yes, and I was saying no, it's a good motive. You will win it. Maybe I don't know who better qualifying, but I like the motive that they have. You understand the spirit. So even with Orlando Pirates, we must understand when we play the Champions League, we are representing South African teams, and when we're going to win it, remember Orlando Pirates is the only team to win it on merit.
Team and man of the match.
I man of the match, and it's going to be from Teto. You know she's sitting.
How?
Because you must play within the rules and the regulations tsa team ya rona. Ha re lahlele bolo ka ntle, re dlala ko Spain. Ngono ba re jeka yona tsela eo. He's very clean. He was playing from the back, and that's how you learn. You get punished, you learn from it. We learn from our own mistakes.
Thank you very much.
Dank u, Araro.